Hello, everybody. Jason Duck Barber here. And most of you know about this time of year for the past 6 years, I'm gearing things up for our annual video DVD highlight reel for Community High School. However, this year is going to be different. Different in a variety of different ways. First, I want to bring everybody kind of up to speed to where we are now. A lot of you know me from the Unionville Fire Department as well as being involved at the high school for the last few years. But we want to take this way further back to 1989, where I was very blessed to receive the nomination from my peers of being most school spirited. I've always loved community high school, wouldn't think of going anywhere else, all the way from when we was down to a very small school to now become the larger, much longer school than what it used to be. I've never had any youth or children of my own, so there never has really been the connection of parent to school. However, with my involvement with the fire department, I've done fire prevention programs down there probably every year. Very few years that I've missed since like 1991. So I've always had a passion toward helping youth, no matter the age. Although fire prevention was geared more toward your kindergartners, first, second grade, or what have you. So we're going to fast forward. Again, I've always had the connection with youth because anybody that knows me knows that I'm basically a big kid at heart anyway. In 2011, I approached our Community School Alumni Association, which, yes, for those of you that do not know this, we do have our very own Community School Alumni Association, which those of you who have graduated community school, you're automatically a member of the association. What does the association do? The association is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that contributes directly back to our schools, whether it's community elementary, middle, or high school. We do fundraisers each year, such as golf tournaments and accept donations and what have you. Well, in 2011, I approached the association thinking that it would be really cool for us to provide our youth with a video highlight reel of the school year. This was to be nothing more than just home video, anything that a parent would get if they were able to come into the school and video their child. We were not going to specifically point out any one child or one organization. It was just going to be a blanket coverage across the whole school to capture the memories. The Alumni Association embraced this idea. I told them I would do all the videoing, I would do the marketing, I would do editing, take care of getting all the discs burnt, packaged, and all that, and we would take this money, which was to be a donation, back to the Alumni Association in hopes to raise extra funds for the association. The school administration gave full approval of this, so off to work I went in 2011. True, that first year it was kind of sketchy, for lack of better words, meaning faculty and students kind of looked at me weird like okay, who's the guy running around here with a video camera? But after that first year, especially that second year, it really became fun. The youth opened up to me, just being their normal, goofy youth self, which I totally loved because I was right in there with them, acting like a big kid. As it progressed, I got more and more attached to the kids for the respect that they quickly become friends with me. I considered them all kind of my kids. Even had youth that thought enough of me to come up to me and talk to me about a variety of different things, such as battling some depression or having a bad day or what have you. Something that I would doubt that they would probably even go to a teacher or an administrator or what have you. Never done this in a private setting. It would be in a hallway gathering or such as that, and would come up and share some things with me or what have you. So I really considered that an honor that they thought of me in that capacity as a friend. It did stay confidential, and I just kind of gave my honest opinion on how they should handle it or what have you. So again, it became more, I guess you would say, a passion than a job. All of this video project was strictly voluntary for me. I had, really no ties other than just the school, maybe some distant family involved with it. I just thought it would be something really, really cool. No other school in Bedford County that I'm aware of has ever done this. I think maybe in the very early 90s, 91, 92, there was a company that came in and done a video project. But other than that, it's never been done. The company that the yearbook people use, yearbook staff, I think it's Life Touch, and I'm not sure in the past. To my knowledge, they've never done this because if they had, I would have never, first off, I'd never even attempted to do this kind of project because it was already in existence, but I wouldn't want to compete with our own students. This yearbook video, whatever you want to call it, highlight reel, was never to be a competitor toward the yearbook. Made that point very, very clear when we began this project. It was just to go in addition to the yearbook. As a matter of fact, last year I even tried to partner up with yearbook staff and maybe work out a deal where they could help us move these videos and do a package deal, and we could split the profits. As I may have said before, I profited zero in this project. No profits went in my pocket. All of this money went into the Alumni Association. The equipment, cameras, computers, software, DVDs, DVD sleeves, packaging, whatever you want to call it, for the last 2 years especially, all of that came out of my pocket as a contribution to the Alumni Association and Community High School. I was very, very blessed to be able to do the things that I did at the school. That is bar none, no doubt. Being able to follow the teams, go to a variety of different schools, which I had never had the opportunity to be at. I couldn't be no more appreciative of the coaches by welcoming me in to be part of this. Even some of the other classes, drama, Mr. Davis, hats off to him for allowing me to be part. What I felt like I was part of these organizations: the Smokestack Theater, the football team, soccer, heck, even the cheerleading squad. Just being around all these youth. I do understand, and it's the world that we live in these days. There were probably questions of, okay, why would this single 40-ish-year-old man want to go around the school with a video camera and video children? Well, you can twist this into any type of perversion that you want to, but I would seriously hope that my character in this community, as constantly looking to do things in the community to benefit it, I would hope my character would trump any doubts or any concerns as to what my intentions are. I mean, if you want to really twist stuff around with this day and time, why would a coach want to coach kids? Why would he want to be around them? A male coach coaching females, or in other cases, maybe not particularly here, but a male coach coaching girls basketball, a female coach coaching males. Twist it however you want to do it. But there's always going to be that person out there, or persons, that seem to want to find fault and negativity, even the best and the most positive situations. So again, if you're going to let a few people out of hundreds, if not thousands, dictate and want to discredit my character, then so be it. I am who I am. Anybody who knows me, I am the same person. I'm not changed. I've not let anything go to my head. I may be a bit more mature as I was when I was a teenager, but I'm still a kid at heart. And I felt like that's why I had the passion for this event, this project, and the passion to do what I did on a voluntary basis. Again, the key word here, people, is voluntary. I done this stuff all on my own because I enjoyed it. A lot of you may know or may not know, but a few years ago, I was diagnosed with a rare retinal disease, which about 10 years ago deemed me legally blind. That does not mean that I can't do anything, obviously, but it does limit me in several capacities. Again, the video project, hey, this is no professional deal. This is no fancy company coming in here, no corporate America benefiting from this. This is simply Jason Duck Barber pointing the camera and getting some awesome shots. And yeah, there's some that I had to edit because they were just junk clips, but I deleted them. But the point is, I am not here to play a disabled pity party card. This is just telling you that I am using a talent that the good Lord blessed me with to benefit so many people. So if you want to twist it around, so be it. I can't change your opinion. It really doesn't matter to me. So that kind of, brings us up to this year. I recently received information from school administration that for this year, the company that has never done videos at our school has now, within the contract, asked for exclusive rights to all photography and videos pertaining to community school events. Whether it's basketball, homecomings, or whatever, now your corporate America is benefiting from our home team, our kids, where this money had been going into the schools. What does that mean? Well, plain and simple. It is now taking money away from the Alumni Association and taking money away from the schools, as well as potential scholarships. So who is it hurting? For me, yes, it's a kick in the gut to know that a project that I was passionate about and spent hundreds of hours volunteering everything that I've done and donating stuff has now been pulled away from me to where corporate America can now benefit from it. It's a sad, sad world. But for me, it just frees me up with a lot of time now because there was a lot of time invested in this. Some weeks it would be almost every night, Monday through Friday, but not anymore. I did offer to, even though I wanted to stay, involved in this project, I offered with the school administration that, hey, I would even go through the effort of volunteering my time to be the school or organizational videographer, meaning, hey, I'll go down there and shoot the stuff that I've been doing, and I'll give it to the organizations. If it's football, I'll give it to football. If it's drama, I'll give it to drama. If it's cheerleading, I'll give it to cheerleaders. Homecoming, student council, whatever. I would just give it to them. To give you an idea of just how much I have archived over the last 6 years, there's approximately 30,000 clips and files that I have cataloged. That's right, 30,000. You know how much clicking with my thumb that is? So I just don't see anyone coming in here and doing what I've done. If they can, so be it. Go for it. But like I said, I volunteered my services to the school for that capacity to continue doing what I love to do. That proposal was rejected. So here we are again. So unless something changes in the future for this year, the 2017-18 school year, Jason Duck Barber will no longer be on the sidelines getting the special footage that I got. I was told if I want to be there to enjoy the games, I'll just sit in the stands like everybody else. So I'm back to being just your average Joe. Again, this comes from school administration. I do understand he does have a job to do. He has to do what he feels is the best interest of Community High School. Even though we may not like it and it doesn't make any sense, we have to respect it. So just want to make it clear with everybody that this decision to cease the school video project is not mine. It's not the school alumni association. This was handed down to us from school administration. Who knows what the future holds, but we hopefully can find some type of resolution that can keep this going. Again, I'm extremely disappointed that it came to this, but again, we have to respect the decisions of the school administration. I want to thank everyone who supported me in this project, the School Alumni Association, faculty and staff, all of those who helped provide transportation for me, including my parents, which at being 40-something year old, to ask your parents for a ride to school really is kind of a hard pill to swallow at times, but they supported me in this venture, so thanks, Mom and Dad. But a group of people that I definitely have to thank, and that is the students of Community High School. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of you guys. All of you are my friends. Remember this. I'm there to support you in some shape, form, or fashion. I may not be present at a game. I may not be present at a pep rally or any kind of school event, but I'm there in spirit, and anytime you need anything, if it's where I can, by all means, let me know. But I couldn't ask for a better group of youth and friends than the students of Community High School over the last several years. Parents that have eagerly anticipated each year's video project. I'm sorry. I do have videos left from the last 6 years. This whole project has started out as money, but it never really produced the donations coming into the Alumni Association that I had hoped. But it quickly became something a lot more than just about money. It's about memories. Those are priceless, and it's things that you'll never get back. So I was glad I was able to catalog that. Capturing moments such as our girls going to state tournament, first time ever. Boys baseball state tournament, first time ever. So many sub-state bursts. I could just go on and on at the historical moments that was gathered just in the 6 years that I was there. I have been part of so many of historical moments all the way back to my high school days. So thanks again to everybody for embracing this and allowing me to do the things I do. Even I will go as far to say thanks to the school administration. You did allow me to do the things I did for 6 years, and I do thank you for that. I hope at some point we can find common ground and this can continue, and we can continue to produce these memories and catalog them and store them as we see fit. Again, thanks to everybody, and I hope to see everyone around at some point. This is Jason Duck Barber signing off for the what could have been the 2017-18 year in review video. God bless and have a great day.